Right people, remember to subscribe, that way you'll know when I upload the next video and you'll be supporting my channel. Also follow me on Twitter. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send notification, this way you'll know when I upload the next video. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka by the channel JonTron Show. Crystal Skull Vodka, what? I don't know, it's gonna be something weird since this is from JonTron. I guess it was just 3 years ago, this video was uploaded. So I guess this is not gonna be about games because pretty recently started doing non-game things, which is awesome, right? His take is always awesome, and the level of, I don't know, spending and effort he does for small jokes here and there is just a whole other level. So let's watch it. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cast of different playlists, and yeah, let's watch it.
It took on a while. But I guess I'm getting old. When I was a kid, you only watched other kids play video games. I don't get
It's
that.
back.
To me, you know, watching another person play video games is like going.
It's the ghost of late night television. There's no telling how long that thing's been dead. Why have you come here, apparition? Is it to reclaim your lost relevance?
I am pumped to see Solo. Anybody else excited?
Oh, away, Spectre! They gave you the trending tab. What more do you want?
Guys, Saturday was Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding.
Looks like I'm gonna need to bring in the big guns this time around. All right, who am I gonna call? Bill Murray? Too aloof. Probably won't pick up.
Oh, he's on
Ernie
the
Hudson?
Ghostbusters.
I would, but I don't think he's forgiven me for farting in the pudding at his bar mitzvah. Harold Ramis? Definitely not gonna pick up. And that only leaves Dan Aykroyd. No, I can't call Dan. I can't. There's got to be some other Ghostbusters I can call, right? On second thought, Dan will do. Dan, you've got to help me. Hurry up, and don't forget your proton pack. What? What did you say? Crystal Skull? The fuck are you talking about, Dan? Vodka? Repeat that again. Vodka? All right. Screw it. See you soon. All right, Ghost. I'm going out for a drink with Dan. See you when I see you.
But if you're a video game player who likes to watch other video game players.
And while I'm gone, no ectoplasming. Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright, so Dan Aykroyd is one of the Ghostbusters actor who's just started to sell Crystal Skull Vodka. Sure, why not? After watching the Goop thing from Gwyneth Paltrow, which is one video I still haven't reacted to it. Why not? He's selling Crystal Skull Vodka. And you know, on the topic of late night show, I mean, I get the joke that, you know, they'll think of the past or whatever, but they're still getting what, 6-7 million ratings, at least, you know. Stephen Colbert is getting that type of ratings, and you know, Game of Thrones used to get 8 million or something, so it's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, it's not what it used to be, sure, but it's not that bad. I don't know.
So, Dan Aykroyd has apparently retired from the comedy world to bring you none other than, you guessed it, vodka. Crystal Head vodka, to be specific. You may have actually seen this stuff at the liquor store before and just not have known it came from the blues brother turned distiller. Aykroyd! That's a weird name. Nothing to do with anything, I just thought I'd mention. Actually, this vodka's been out for quite some time, over a decade. It's been going since 2008. This is the real stuff, okay? Just take it from the website. The Crystal Head bottle was designed with a pure spirit in mind. Dan Aykroyd and John Alexander...
Okay, does anybody feel like the last decade was kind of like just... I'm not saying it went by, but it's like... I don't know. Seeing something, oh, it's been selling for 2008, doesn't feel has that much gravity. If it said, you know, like it's been selling since 1998, if this was 2008, that would have some weight to it. I feel like last decade, either nothing much of significant happened or just, I don't know, because of social media or whatever, just time just went by and it just doesn't feel like it. I don't know how else to say this. But saying something has been selling from 2009, yeah, it makes sense. It just feels like that.
Craft a vessel worthy of one of the world's purest vodkas. A symbol of life, reflecting power and enlightenment. Vodka's been a path to enlightenment? I've clearly been drinking the wrong vodka.
Yeah.
Crystal Head contains no additives, no glycerol, citrus oils, or sugars. Thank God. Nothing is added to enhance or mask the taste. Guys, I don't know if you've been around vodka much, but I'm not sure there's much you can do to mask the taste of it, all right? The flavor is somewhere between antiseptic and poison. Crystal Head Vodka would like to geolocate you. Do you consent? Listen, when you ask like that,
No.
absolutely not. No, I do not. Listen, most websites just ask you if they can know your location, which, creepy as it is, it's nowhere near as creepy as that. It doesn't imply that an Area 51 space vessel is going to be sent to my location if I push yes. But anyways,
Wait a minute, is he selling on the front of that Indiana Jones thing, Crystal Skull, whatever that movie was? Because kind of makes sense. Crystal Skull vodka, I don't know.
vodka is very special, mainly because Dan Aykroyd is 100% butt fucking sane. But I'll let him do the talking for him. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to enjoy Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head Vodka.
I'm Dan Aykroyd. Since childhood, I have been fascinated with the invisible world. A world which can help us get through life if we know how to draw upon its power. A world serving positive projections, wherein you use your own personal mental and spiritual abilities to believe and subsequently make true the things that you want to happen for yourself. Also healing, miracles, the presences of spirits and beings once living, now gone into another life, but who continue to intrude into our waking consciousness, which support the premise that ghosts, UFOs and their occupants, plus other non-worldly presences exist.
Okay. Now I gotta stop you. You stifled me till now, but what is this? Did you bring in a 15 kilobyte JPEG, a clearly fake ghost from Google Images, for your national reveal trailer of your vodka? That's what you're gonna use? I'm just honestly shocked.
There are plenty of photographic and audio materials, both conventional and digital, and also some trace physical evidence.
Yes, indeed. Plenty of evidence. As you can see, we're using exhibit proof right here on the screen.
All of the foregoing are actual elements in our existence. Over half of the world believes in such phenomena.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some citation there. Maybe a couple peer-reviewed studies you could throw my way. Over half the world, what is that, like 4.2 billion people? I don't even think 3 of the people watching this 240p video you put up believe in this phenomena, Dan.
By, for instance, haunting people or places. They indicate a supraform of reality as valid as our normal reality.
Well, hold on, though. On second thought, that one is pretty compelling. Let me enhance the image. Wow, the supernatural's real after all.
We've had nothing to touch until now. This is an accurate glass rendering of a human skull.
The first question that comes to mind that I want to ask is, why?
Designed by my
Where'd you get
friend,
the skull?
renowned American portraitist and landscape painter John.
In order for this to be an accurate, you need a sample of a real skull. Where'd you get the skull? All right. I see where this is going. Look, with the recent thing of, what was that? Well, a certain group of people believing what JFK's brother or somebody is gonna come back and I guess become president or something. I don't know what the fuck is all that about. But look, world is going in more of a crazy scale. Lots of people are doing that. It's not hard to think there are scammers like this who's trying to, I guess, scam people. And belief what nowadays is getting more traction than facts and science. So he's using the word believe a lot, as you can basically notice. Lots of people believe this, believe, right? Lots of Republican politicians basically comes out and say, I don't care about the facts, I only care about what people believe. And they're fine with it, saying that they're fine with it. So, I don't know, this is not that much of a stretch to me after seeing everything like that. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull, why not? He's selling it to the people who are willing to believe literally anything. Why not?
Alexander, who's most
That's really cool. That guy sounds really sick. I still want to know why you made a skull, though, and why it's accurate, and also why that matters.
It has been constructed to our demanding specifications after more than 2
Because
years.
stupid people watches movies too much and only cling on to the movies and they remember, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull thing.
Years in development.
Demanding specifications? It's a fucking glass skull. I'm pretty sure you can get these at Walmart on Halloween.
You
charlatans dare call this a skull? My specifications were demanding, I tell you. Demanding! I don't recall asking for sloth from the Goonies.
We're sorry, Mr. Aykroyd, but that's what your Nana skull looks like.
Silence!
According to Bruni, no one has ever attempted to make a bottle of such quality and complexity as I hold in my hand. The obvious question is, why did we do this?
Yes, Dan.
Money.
Indeed, you've done it. That is the question of the hour.
John and I have always been avid researchers on the subject of the legendary 13 crystal heads, which have been unearthed at numerous locations and at various times on our planet.
Of course, I should have known. He's making this because he wanted to make something based off the crystal skulls. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you know what the crystal skulls are. They were in the Indiana Jones movie after all. But in case you don't, the crystal skulls are human skull hardstone carvings made of clear or milky white quartz, claimed to be pre-Columbian Mesoamerican artifacts by their alleged finders. And so, you know, that can only mean one thing. Aliens. No, I'm pretty sure it's just crystal skulls, but aliens too.
There are now 7 heads known to be in mankind's custody.
Look, the fact that as soon as we hear the word UFO and we think of alien, even though UFO stands for unidentified flying objects, says a lot about we as humans. Whenever there's a blank of knowledge, we always fill it with something weird. So when we don't know something, it must be alien. When we don't know what that dust is about, it's probably a ghost. That's how, I guess, humans work.
Places varying from the Yucatan Peninsula in Central America, the British Museum piece, and one currently owned by a woman in the Southwest who claims that she had to finally put it in a closet after he or she began speaking to her.
Yes,
You said
of
woman.
course. The
He or
British
she?
Museum, the Louvre, and Maria's Closet in Plano, Texas. Currently, it resides between the unwashed laundry and the wrapping paper from last Christmas. Just so everyone knows, let's break it down here. We're dealing with a man who believes in just about everything that probably doesn't exist. You know, ghosts, aliens, ectoplasm, gnomes. You could have just as easily been drinking out of a little crystal lawn gnome right now if the fates aligned. It's a fucking supernatural slot machine with Dan Aykroyd. Did this man actually believe he was fighting real ghosts on Ghostbusters? Do you think he was in a documentary? Was Coneheads a documentary? Is Dan Aykroyd a ghost?
Equally fascinating is
Dude,
that,
he doesn't believe shit. He's just trying to scam people into selling these things.
according to both physicists and jewelers, these heads should not exist, but should have shattered in the course of making them. Indeed, the Navajo believe they were...
Don't you bring the Navajo into this. I guarantee you whatever they believe made 10 times more sense than whatever this shit is.
Hopefully
you
this
bring that?
acceptance
That's
will
just
lead
good.
to a less violent and more harmonious world as we respect the acceptance that there is more to life than mere material reality.
On that note, buy my vodka, available at these retailers in your local metro area.
Now, what to put in a bottle laden with such symbology and iconographic value?
Can we just take a moment?
In a bottle?
Just look at that. All these shelves point in that direction, and yet all they are, are arranged in a way that they look directly inside the camera. That's fucking creepy. Look at that. This angles like that, so it should be facing in that direction if you're putting it straight. But they've been angled in a way that it's staring right at the camera. That's fucking creepy right there.
Laden with such symbology and iconographic value. Vodka.
4 minutes and 56 seconds. That's 4 minutes and 56 seconds this man took to say the word vodka in this commercial about vodka.
To tell you how we did achieve this, I'm going to turn you over now to my friend Phil Power of the Newfoundland Liquor Corporation, where we are manufacturing Crystal Head vodka.
Listen, I do not know this man. I do not represent his vodka. All I know is one day he bursts in here. He just like this. He just goes, "My vodka! I want my vodka!" I just did it to show you. If you know a way I can get out of this, contact my son Thomas at his web zone. He knows a lot more about computers than me. I really need a way out of this.
We chose Newfoundland because of the purity of their land and their water. Newfoundland is known in Canada as the Rock, and for good reason.
Oh yeah, you got a point. It does look like Dwayne Johnson.
It's so far east, it's in its own time zone. It's located off the coast of Canada, about 1,000 miles east of New York. Therefore, it is far away from most forms of pollution.
Hey, what the hell are you trying to say about my city, man? New York is a beautiful, culturally rich metropolis. You just have to have eyes to see. And you know what? I think I'll go for a leisurely stroll right now.
Is this my home? Oh, this view, oh, I love it. Is there something wrong with the air? What's going on with the air? What's that? What is this? Is this some sort of urban bird feeder? What is this? Two guys from Minecraft, fuck him. Did they not see that? Do they not know what beauty looks like? What is this? Hello? How do I get home? Uh-oh. That's not good. What the fuck? Dude, can I have a swig of that? I need something for my lungs. sorry. Get the fuck away from me, you stupid hipster! Oh, I tried. I did.
Okay, wait a minute. That paper bottle thing, right? Everybody drink alcohol, but they do it while being wrapped out in that paper bag or whatever. I don't know which show I was watching, but they said something like the cops and justice system had certain rules that it didn't prohibit drinking alcohol in any way, but there's certain rules about, I don't know, walking outside with the alcohol bottle, which was somehow an issue. Wait a second. So it had a rule that you can be shown outside with the alcohol bottle or something. So cops were constantly arresting people who had the alcohol bottle, but people didn't know that. People thought it was legal and it was causing a lot of issue, a lot of arrests. So I guess somebody just came up with like, okay, just have a paper bag around it. Cops know you're drinking alcohol, but you're not technically breaking any law, so nobody would arrest you, something like that. Is that true? I don't know. I mean, somebody comment now that this was a USA thing, so I don't know.
Did you get it? I tried to make it look natural. I can't go back out there.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
In order to make Crystal Head vodka, we use the purest alcohol available. It's not double distilled, it's not triple distilled, it's quadruple distilled.
Squared and cubed to the power of 4. That's too much distillation, guys. What, are you crazy? You think the world's ready for this? We just got used to pop punk.
Okay, I don't know much about alcohol, but the more you distill it, doesn't mean that it becomes less potent or something. I mean, it is I guess it is better in taste and things, but doesn't it become more and more less potent? I don't know. Only one distills is way stronger or something like that. I don't know. I remember hearing that from somewhere. It could be other way around. I don't know.
Just when we thought we could not make Crystal Head vodka any more pure, Dan came up with a suggestion. He proposed filtering it through diamonds.
I turned to him and I said, Dan, what the actual fuck did you just say to me right now? Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight.
We triple filtered the vodka through 500 million year old diamonds.
Diamonds? Filtered through diamonds? I swear I've seen this at the store, and it was only like $50. Let me check. Yeah, it's only like $49.99, $42.99. What do you mean they filter this through diamonds? All right, come on. If we're going for that absolute purity, is diamonds really the most valuable thing you can think of? I got one for you better. Okay, Dan, could you remind me? What's your net worth again? Oh, yeah. It's $135 million. Just filter it through you, man. You're worth more.
What?
It's $100.
He's worth 135 million? I thought after Ghostbuster he didn't do much better. That's why he's scamming people like this. Why do you need to scam people, man, if you're worth that much? I mean, you hold asset that is worth that much. I mean, 20, 30 million, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. To think of it, Bill Burr was, if I remember correctly, was worth 50 million or something. Bill Burr being Bill Burr, right? And he's doing way too fine with everything that he has. He's worth nearly three times as Bill Burr, I guess. And he still needs to scam people.
$135 million. Just filter it through you, man. You're worth more than your weight in diamonds.
Yeah, and Bill Burr thing is, I searched it a few years ago, I guess. I don't know. Right now he might be worth a lot. But Bill Burr, when he was at the height of popularity, he was worth 50 million.
Literally. And I'll prove it. So, your average person weighs about 62 kilograms. But Dan's anything but your average person. He weighs a nice and healthy 113 kilograms. Now, diamonds are made of pure carbon, and we know that the human body by composition is about 18.5% carbon. There are 1,000 grams per kilogram, and there are 5 carats in a gram. So run the numbers, and Danny boy, you're coming out to a whopping 104,525 carats. Now, if you search the going rates for diamonds, you'll find that a 4th carat diamond goes at cheapest for about $275. But we are, of course, dealing in carats here, so we've got to multiply that by 4, and we get 418,140 carats. Take those quarter carats, multiply them by their going rate of $275, and Dan, you get your actual worth in diamonds. That is $114,977,500. Damn, you're expensive. Yeah, I actually did it for real.
There's so much wrong with that math and the way basically he just mashed together different science. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it.
What of it? As you can see, it's much bigger. And the process wouldn't be that hard either, I'm telling you. Just drip it right through you to Don't worry, it's easy. I'll show you. You just gotta find the, oh, there she is. Beautiful. You just hang tight, you big hunk of man. You don't lift a finger. You just sit tight and relax. Oh, don't worry about the handcuffs. They're not part of it. Unless you want them to be. Nah, I'm bullshitting you. Handcuffs are absolutely part of it. Bye-bye, impurities. Yeah. Whoa, I just see them dripping away. Oh, God, it's pure. So pure. So pure.
In order to make Crystal Head vodka, we take this water through 500 million year old crystals known as Herkimer diamonds.
So wait a minute, they use some 5 million year old diamond called a Herkimer diamond? What's a Herkimer diamond? I've never heard of that before. Herkimer diamonds are not actually diamonds, but are double terminated quartz crystals. Sure you're all familiar with that? If my quartz is single terminated, I'm out of here, bucko. Prepare to be double terminated.
What the hell?
No one can explain why, but people who have tasted the vodka have noticed a difference.
No one can explain why, huh? No one can explain why, it's just better. Can anyone here explain anything?
We are confident that people will enjoy Crystal Head, Triple Herkimer Diamond Filtered Newfoundland Deep Aquifer Pure Spirit Vodka.
Wombo combo! That ain't Falco! That ain't Falco!
Perfect as a lone shot. Whether you wish to explore and discuss the mystical implications of your life on this amazing plane of existence or not, the truth is that this is a luxury vodka in a cool bottle.
You went through all that, you said all that nonsense, recited all those complex words beautifully, and then 2 seconds before the thing ends, you describe it as a cool bottle. Cool.
Thank you.
So I would normally end this video here, but unfortunately, it doesn't end here. This is a man who really wanted to sell some vodka. So at some point, Dan went all over national television trying to shill his product. And, you know, he's getting invited on because they think they're going to sit down and have a chat with Mr. Ghostbuster. Little do they know, they're going to have a couple laughs with a conehead.
With a vodka.
Dan, you're a smart...
Okay, seriously, you know, is there any, I don't know how to search it, I guess. How well did this thing do? Did people bought it? Crystal Skull Vodka? Because, you know, I don't know, I'm afraid to search that. I'm afraid to know where people's mentality at. Because if this thing sold a lot, that just means that there are way too many stupid people out there. Way too many. Because he just went all in with this shit. I don't even know. They deliberately talked about diamond there because they know as soon as I see diamond, people are going to buy it because people are stupid.
Dude, how'd you get so smart?
I surround myself with people who are far more knowledgeable than I am in these things.
The bottle told us what to put in it. The bottle speaks of the
products have glyceride, right? It's a cousin to glycol. Glycol is a cousin of glyceride, and glycol is antifreeze.
Citrus oil, glycol, and raw sugar. We took them out of the vodka.
You are a great salesman. Now, the tough thing about selling this, it's a little pricey. This is what, about $50 a bottle? Is that right?
For Mr. Aykroyd, the new business...
The news guy, is this guy alive? Because I think after this, he died. Dan slowly murdered him after that. Like, you say what? I'm here to promote it and you just de-promoted it?
For Mr. Aykroyd, the new business vodka and his Crystal Head vodka. Branded as
From laughs to liquor, that's what they're going to go with? That's not usually a good thing.
Why do you want to go into vodka if it's owned by so many dominant brands?
And what we have here is a luxury premium spirit that has no additives.
This is the exact moment the host starts to realize, oh dear, I think I might be in for something.
Many lesser vodkas add glycol, which is antifreeze. They add caustic bug exterminant, and they also add sugar.
They got all sorts of chemicals, bug poison, and sugar. Nobody asked you if there was glycol or citrus oil. That's what people are getting worried when you're bringing it up.
When you open a lot of lesser vodkas, if you open them up, they smell like Chanel No. 5. You open them up.
Thank you.
And ours smells like...
I've never opened a vodka thought it smells like Chanel No. 5. What the fuck is Chanel No. 5? Is it a perfume? I never thought that a fucking vodka smelled like a pearl. What kind of vodka are you drinking?
Dan, it's not exactly original. Many celebrities have launched alcohol brands. Some of your colleagues here,
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure.
Okay, I didn't doctor that. Those are real. These are real vodkas by celebrities. Pharrell has
Curim.
cream. Vodka-based cream liquor.
Yeah, Pharrell is just, he's just out there. It makes sense. Old Whiskey River Bourbon. What is this? Limoncello.
It looks like an onion. Willie Nelson's got Old Whiskey River Bourbon. And of course, Danny DeVito with the limoncello. Who could forget? Who could remember? I probably passed it up on the aisle thinking it was frickin' juice. I mean, that's the best thing Danny DeVito can come up with, limoncello. I mean, straight up, if Danny DeVito made a liquor with his head as the bottle, I'm there every time. Every time. I won't drink anything else. Danny, fucking make it. All right, now this one he goes on Larry King.
Look, here's the thing. Why does celebrity think that they can come up with some items like that, like a fucking alcohol, hell, perfume or anything? Why do they think if they come up with people think, oh, this is premium? You don't do that. You're an actor. You don't make alcohol. I would rather trust an alcohol company who sells me an expensive and says premium. I'd rather trust that than you because they actually know what the fuck they are doing. What next? Are they going to come up with, oh, this is the new car company I open. I'm supposed to buy that over a BMW? Come on. Does this thing ever sell well? Well enough? I don't know. It's always, even, you know, even the UFC fighters probably have something like that. Who's the fighter? Conor McGregor. Even he had something alcohol brand. Everybody has somewhat of alcohol brand. Like, why the fuck would I trust you, man? There are premium alcohol brands out there. Who has a reputation, right? Who would rather, you know, sometimes make, I guess, a loss, if there is such thing, just to make sure that their name doesn't get stained because they are premium alcohol brands. I would rather trust them than trust you.
Amazing.
And our featured in it is Dan Aykroyd. All right, tell me about
the head.
Now, who came up with this skull?
The bottle.
Now, what the hell is this? My daughter tried to explain it to me. I still don't get it.
This you like.
That
this
was
is
his
clean
expression.
vodka. This has no glycol. A lot of lesser vodka.
The look in Larry King's eye. That is a real captured on camera double take from Larry King. As soon as Dan brings up the glycol, he's like, should it not have had glycol? What's glycol?
Lesser vodkas have antifreeze glycol in them. They put them in there for smoothness.
Yeah, that was his expression. Like, you know, I'm really old. I've been surviving all this year. Of course, he died recently. I guess a year or two ago. I don't remember exactly. But still, he's like, I survived all this year. If I die of drinking your vodka, I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your life. What do you mean by that?
See, he waited. It was like, he waited for Dan to go first. He's a smart man, that Larry King. Now I know why he survived for so long.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, there's no...
Oh, boy. Start of the ruination.
I'm dying, Dan. You've killed me. It's over. I wish you put glycol in this because I could feel my bones melting.
So we have just won in Moscow. We won the double gold medal for taste over 400 other vodkas for excellent taste. If Russians don't know superior vodka...
I mean, what do they know? Sputnik? Nuclear armaments? If we were entering a nuke contest and we won there, that's a good nuke. Well, apparently it won in Russia, but you can't buy it anywhere in Moscow. It's not on the site. Maybe those Russians were just being polite.
Cheers. Thank you.
Oh, going for round two. That I respect. All right, Larry King? Daring. Going where no TV host has dared to go before. I think at the end of the day, Larry King was just happy he can get out of there without telling Dan Aykroyd his vodka tastes like shit. But it actually is pretty good.
Oh, boy. Start of the ruination.
Oh, my God. How could I have not seen it before?
Oh, now it's the
How could I have
outro,
been so
yes.
careless and stupid. Now that I'm looking at it in this light, I think I'm beginning to see the truth. New York, L.A., London. Oh my God, there's crystal skulls everywhere. How could we have been so blind? There's none in Moscow, though, where you said you won the award, but oh well, they're Russian. Who cares? And the conspiracy deepens. I can't find a single crystal skull in all of South America right now. Caracas, Bogota, San Salvador, Belize City, you know, like where the whole thing's supposed to be from in the first place? Oh, blimey. There it is. The hidden crystal skull in all of South America, located within a 100-kilometer radius of Rio de Janeiro. I finally found it.
Is it true?
Copacabana makes sense.
Do you possess the Crystal Skull vodka?
Sì, è delizioso.
thank you all so much for watching this video.
If it's a, some kind of a holiday type of place, I'm pretty sure lots of foreigner goes there. So it makes sense to put it there because they would drink it. Because let's be honest, no local would ever touch it. Like, why the fuck would I drink this?
I hope it helps bring out the crystal skull that I know is deep down inside each and every one of you. Also, I just want to give a huge shout out to the amazing people over at Honey for sponsoring this video. And
yeah. Yeah, we will go to description, go to original video page links from there, support this channel. Yeah, again, there are lots of places where John just poured money into, separate things, like, how he orchestrated certain rooms with certain things. There was 3 actors or somebody, maybe his staff, I don't know. But yeah, he really puts effort into every single one of his videos. So yeah, this doesn't surprise me that much. Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka. Lots of people do that shit, and he's just like, I'm gonna be edgy with it. He went to the Fox News, and knowing how much Fox News is famous with more of a, I don't know, flyover states, and that's usually where probably he can sell shit like this. It kind of makes sense. And every single buddy, the Bloomberg video, whatever news channel, every presenter's face, you could just see it, like they're like, what the fuck is this? So here's a single thing. If you go to promote somewhere and they are the one who's like, what the fuck is this? Then you can bet that this thing sucks. This thing just completely sucks. Alright people, that was Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka with the channel JonTron Show. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I know which type of videos to react to more, I guess. Comment down if you want me to react to any specific video. And yeah, I'll see you next time.